Hello guys, today a little bit of after hours here. HST, I didn't want to let the day go through without bringing you a video of the name of this stock. Price action today was actually pretty decent. I saw when it was actually going up today, and I was waiting for a little bit of a better formation. To be honest with you, you can see this spike here over the last couple of days. This one have been kind of choppy. If you notice right here, it's two trend lines. And one more thing I don't like much about it, but the formation was decent, so I went for it. It's the fact that is a REIT. I don't like trading REITs too much. 1 minute time frame offered a pretty decent view here, in which case I'll show you the picture, guys, anyway, of how it was actually looking at the time that I was able to pick it up, and how I also showed it to the trading group, which is free, by the way. The link is in the description. Notice a couple of things right here. We had a decent low here, 1109 and 1109. When I hit this one as a short was 1112. The reason why I did that was because I noticed I was looking for a pullback and then a follow-through move, but I noticed that the pullback here was a little more than I wanted to see happen. Long candle with a high 1145 and 1111 as a low. So seeing that it dipped so quickly in one candle, just 30 cents so quick like that, I was looking at the lows here, 1111, right? You can see the support here bounced off a little bit on this candle and held that support in that area there a little bit, 1109. And then we had another 1110 here with a spinning top formation. We have two spinning tops, 1 and 2 came up, and I noticed that there was a trend in this thing. I wanted to let it come and retest the high here to see if we were gonna have some follow through to the upside, because I didn't want to go long, but I noticed that it pulled back and then it started to base, right? You notice that 1117 here and 1118 here, so it started to base and give me a trend here that I was able to identify and put a trend line. Here we had 1112 and another 1114 here. On the drop of this one, I slapped it. I honestly wanted to wait for the low here with this one, right? But also one more thing that made me believe that this was going to be a decent trade was the fact that this one pulled back so nicely, printing a topping candle 5 minute time frame. And you notice right here the doji that we have on this consolidation right here. With that doji, I wanted to wait. You can see 1109 here. There's a reason why I said I wanted to wait. 1109 doji, which is the low of this candle right here. Pardon me, I think I'm wrong. Right here it says 1099, but I got 1109. I got 1111 right here, and I wanted to wait. See 1109, 1110, 1112, 1114. I wanted to wait for the low of 1109 to be taken out, but I also was thinking, if I wait too much, by the time that I sent the order, it's probably gonna be a little bit too late for me. So I took the risk on the high of this candle right here, 1130, and I said I'm gonna go in because this has a decent chance that we can actually flush and retest the low of one of these candles. This is the reason why you see me having the 1059 trend line right here, because I was looking for a test of this area and then some possibly even follow through to the low of this $10.27. So I went in and I hit it at 11.12. Short went in, and if you look at here, we had a decent breakout, flush down, and in the first candle we had 11.05, a little bit of, you know, a bounce around the VWAP, held around there with a high of 11.12, which is the same entry that I had, and followed through to the downside under the VWAP. Now when it got under the VWAP, it's actually a pretty decent thing for me, because that's when I noticed that I was gonna have some decent follow through. And he flushed 11.88. Now one thing that caught my attention though, if you look at here, we have even lower than that, 1087, is that when I was reading the level 2 on this name, it showed that there was no support, or very little support, all the way to 1085. Now he got support and he bounced right off on 1087. You can see it here with this trend line that he made, and at the break of the doji here, 1096, 1094, you can see came right back down with a little bit of consolidation and flushed down all the way to 1075 again. Right from that point, just started to take a little bit of support, came up to the VWAP again, and as you notice right here, came up and they just started to go sideways. But the beginning of the formation though, it was actually pretty decent. I liked what he gave me, and I actually went for it. At the end of the day, it was a green trade, and I liked that a lot. For a somewhat slow day, in regards to a lot of other things that spiked up in the pre-market hours but didn't have follow through, well, this trade was actually a pretty decent thing for me. And I just wanted to bring you this video so you guys see what happened today and how I traded this name. Now I'll let you guys go. See you guys a little bit later. Remember, the trading group is free and the link is in the description. It's open to the public. You can come through, check it out. You might like it. Take care, guys.